We are Emma and Kev. This is our narrowboat home, and these are our dogs Alfie and Molly. These vlogs are a diary of our weekly shenanigans exploring the UK canals. We promise to share the good.
Gone up, what, 6 inches? And I'm now in the sunshine, which is lovely.
Remember the good times.
Mm. So,
Anyway.
So that's our news.
And the silly.
She's trying to bury her lunch.
So why not join our midlife crisis boating adventures?
Morning.
Morning.
Thursday morning today.
It is, it's moving day.
We're moving that way.
We have had quite a bit of a week, really, haven't we?
An emotional week, hasn't it been? Yeah.
Been a bit, things have moved quite quickly and yeah, it's been emotional.
We'll tell you more about that as we go along.
We will tell you more about that later.
For the moment, you
We
need
gotta
to
get
get the
going.
dogs and get up to the first lock because in true Marianne style,
She's gone.
We're leaving at 10 o'clock and it's now 10 o'clock and she's gone.
She's already gone.
She's off.
She can't help herself.
So,
So I'm going to take the dogs and catch her up and we will catch you soon.
see you in a bit.
Bye.
So me and Phil are on our way. I gave the girls probably 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes to get a little bit further up, and we think this is another twin lock side by side. So we gave them a bit of a chance to get up there and get them set. Don't know how far it is, if I'm honest, I didn't look. I assume it's not a million miles because Em's walked the dogs and she won't walk them too far where they're quite old. So I assume it's only a couple of kilometres. Marianne went up early as normal and off she goes. She's a keen woman to get them locks done. But I think we've probably got about 9 to do today, 9 locks to get to the services. Because we couldn't book into the tunnel on Friday for some reason. We were doing it a good 48 hours before. We're assuming it's full and they've got all their bookings. So we're booked in for Saturday. So we thought tomorrow's a bit of a manky day on Friday. So we'd come today, cruise in the dry, stay still when it's raining. It's quite strange, there's a CRT yard to my left here. I don't remember seeing that as we came down. I don't know why I don't remember it, because it's quite a big yard. See if I can show you without crashing the boat. So that's the CRT kind of work area where they pull up, they get all their hardcore and new Armco and planks and whatever delivered there, and then take them to wherever they're going to repair stuff and more up here, I guess, load up and away they go. But I don't remember it there last year. It was only last year when we came down. Yeah, I don't remember it anymore. Great big rock coping stones there. They've come out of somewhere, obviously. Old lock or something, or an edge of the canal. They've fallen out, haven't they? Quite old and ruined. So locks are right in front of us. They're both wide open. Lock landing's just coming up here on the right. Quite a long lock landing, funny enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bollards on this lock landing. So it obviously gets quite busy during the summer. But I'm going to pull over so that Em can get the dogs back on. Obviously can't do the locks and control 2 dogs, especially not 2 old dogs that are a bit stupid. One of them will end up dropping 15 foot into the bottom of the lock. So we're going to quickly pull over, get them back on, and then we'll get back through, or get in. Right, we're off again. Dogs are both on board. And Em and Marianne are stood there waiting for me and Phil. I'm literally right on his stern. He's just come past me. And looks like he's going in the left lock. Marianne did say to keep away from the pointy bits of the double locks because all the coping stones looks like they're falling in. Maybe it's those ones back there at that CRT yard, who knows. But she said there's quite a lot of them in the water, so keep away from the pointy bit. So we'll keep well over to the right hand side. We're talking this morning and we both said some of these locks on here are really vicious in the pull and the push, that when the paddles are opening, The pushback's not too bad, but then the draw forward is quite violent on some of them, and you're almost in full reverse just to stop. And the girls aren't doing the paddles ferociously, they're like quarter the way both sides, and then another quarter, and then another quarter. Some of them are just so vicious. Emma's got the stiff paddle on the starboard side. Looks like that's hard work for her, that. She's a strong girl. She can get them open. This is what we mean. As soon as you crack them and then go over halfway, the draw forward is quite... I've got quite a lot of reverse on at the moment just to keep the boat still. It gives a little bit of a push. And then you've got to be quick to get the draw forward, or it doesn't drag you down that end of the lock, which I don't want to be. I think we're over the seal. Yeah, we're over the seal. But I can slowly get it coming forward now to hit the plate, and I'll ride the plate the rest of the way. So this one is another one that's the right hand side lock is completely blocked up, full of concrete and grass and on the top of it. But from back there in that lock, it looked like it was open. I just said to Phil, I'll go in the right then and you go in the left, we'll stay in the same locks. And he's laughing at me, and I'm wondering why. Wondering why he's laughing at me, because it's full of concrete. We get into this is number 3, I believe. I shall sit here and wait patiently for her to come on up and close the gates behind me. You probably can't see back there because it might be a bit far away, but what Emma's done is I'm just in the lock chamber here, just hovering, and Emma's there on the right, Marianne's there on the left, Phil's just come in, so there, bring him up, get him up, and then he'll come into the chamber to my right of me, that side, and we'll all be back together again. They're absolutely fine down there, there is no rush, and I'll be honest, I don't really want to climb up the ladder. You probably can't see it from here, but my God, it's a slimy one. I did go on the roof a minute ago and thought, I'll go up that. And then I changed my mind again. It's like, nah, not going up that. So I decided I'd stay put and just float around in here for 5 minutes. So the next lock's not very far again. So I'd imagine one of the girls will walk on and set that one, or both of them. I don't know whether they're one's at work together or not. Hall's lock offside. I think one's broke. But where we know where we're going all the time is we use something called a canal app, open canal app, and we are just there where the blue dot is. I don't know if you can see the blue dot, and that tells me I'm in that lock there, and then we're going to that lock there. So open canal map, that tells me kind of roughly where we are. It's not 100% right, and it tells you where all the services are. So we're going down here, through them locks, round that big corner, along here, round here, through them locks, through that lock, and then the services around here, and we stop up there and fill up, empty, do all our cassettes, fill up with water, get rid of all the rubbish, and find somewhere more for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow we probably won't move because it's raining. And then Saturday we're booked in for the tunnel. So we go through Harecastle Tunnel from the north side this time. Last time when we did it last year, we came from south side, and we got in and it was kind of, oh my God, this is so small. And then you get in the tunnel and you're like, oh, it's opened right out. All the horror stories about it being so low and terrible. We thought, well, where are they? And it's not till you get to the north end that it does get a lot lower, and you have to do the odd duck down past a rock. Now this lock's quite a leaky lock because Emma's just shut the gates behind me and I can feel it pushing me backwards already. So this one's quite a leaker. I can see it at the front, leaking from the bottom of the gate above the seal. Gone up, what, 6 inches? And I'm now in the sunshine, which is lovely. It's nice having the summer back, or start of summer, spring. For me, spring is probably my most favourite time of the year on the boat. You're using the fire less. We're not lugging bags of coal everywhere. It's not so dusty on the boat because of the fire. It's, yeah, spring is by far my favourite time of the year. You start seeing the flowers and the plants and the trees start coming into blossom and blooming and growing, and then obviously you see the baby lambs. I love the little lambs. The chicks, I'm kind of over them now. Nearly 4 years, I'm over little cute chicks. You can see, this one is very much inoperative. Full up with rubble and stuff. They obviously fall into disrepair, and it's not worth them doing it because there's not the traffic that there used to be many years ago. Which there used to be a lot of, obviously, haulage on the canals. No more, so there's no need to spend all that money repairing it. One lock is absolutely fine. People just have to wait for each other, don't they, in the middle of the summer? Gate's moving. Let's get going. And while the girls are sorting that lock out, ready for Phil to come in, much like earlier, I'm just making my way slowly and gently into this lock, and we'll be done. I think both the girls are going to get on the boats in a minute because there is quite a distance between this last section of the locks and the next section of the lock. So I think the girls are both getting on. This strange one, the gates behind me are wide open. It's leaking, yet it's pushing me back and pulling me forward, pushing me back and pulling me forward. It's a bit weird, but all right. So we have done one. Oh. God, look at this. What is he doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5 locks. So this is the 5th one. And then we've got a distance, and we've got 1, 2, 3 more to do, and we're at the services. This is really weird. I'm having to power on, power off, power on, power off, because it's just pushing me backwards and forwards. Ironically enough, as much as this one was throwing me about while the gates were still open, going up's a very sedate one, to be fair. It's not throwing me around too much.
It is a day full of locks today. Oh, we're just going backwards because Kev's emptying the lock ahead of us. So I did the first 6. Thought it was going to be 5, but the last 2 fooled us. Lock 47 and 48, I think. They look on Canal app, they look like it's like one of those double locks, which is what Kev's at now, where 2 boats can go in at the same time. Oh no, it was 2 single locks. So I thought that was the last locks that I was doing, and Kev was going to take over. I ended up doing both and helping Phil and Marianne through. But it's good. I've done my exercise now today. So Kev is taking over. I'm going to do the boat, and he is going to be on lock duty. So it is such a beautiful day. Started off with the gilet, taken that off. Now undone my hoodie. I mean, I guess that if I'm standing on the back of the boat, I might be doing it up again in a minute, but we'll see. So yeah, Kev's gone up, and it looks like Phil's gone up, and Marianne has taken over on the boat. So it's girl cruise now. Men are doing the manual stuff. Well, that first one was a bit of a disaster. I didn't have the camera on. I meant to put it on, but I didn't. It was a bit of an awkward coming off the lock landing. It was just a bit awkward to get out and round because the lock was kind of angled like that. So I did bash a little bit. So Kev's touch up on the blacking might need a little bit more touch up. I should have filmed it. It's one of those classic moments where I thought, to be fair, I knew that it was going to be difficult, but I didn't realise I was kind of compensating for this side and it happens. It happens. So I may have entered the previous lock ungraciously. This one slid straight in, no problems whatsoever. So I haven't lost my lock skills. It was quite an awkward place to push your boat off. Sometimes, like you've got your moor, like the lock landing's here, and then literally the lock was kind of angled a bit like that. So to get the boat out and round, I didn't have enough space to manoeuvre. I mean, Kev probably would have done it perfectly. I did it. I didn't sink the boat. And this one, straight in 118, because I didn't have any lock landing to worry about. And I think the lock ahead, the next lock, is the very last one. So I forgot to turn the camera on the last two. This is the very last lock of the day, I believe. I've got Molly whinging around my feet, and I'm hoping to glide into it. Let's see. Oh, there's a little tiny little donk there. Did you see that? Not bad though. Hey? She looks good coming up. She's a good looking boat. There we go. Last lock of the day. Well, maybe not. There is one the other side of the services, I think. So maybe not. Wait for Kev to close the gates behind me. Here we go. Going up. So Kev's just opening the gate. I can see the service building just ahead of us, big white building. I'm going to take the boat up to the services and pull her over, tie her up, and then Kev's going to help Phil and Marianne through this lock. So here we are, all moored up at the Red Bull services. Last time we were here, we had come through the tunnel, Hare Castle, and we were the first one through the tunnel, so all the locks were set in our favour, and we didn't want to lose that. So we literally did like it was like a Formula One pit stop. Kev jumped off. We only had a cassette to do. Kev jumped off, did the cassette, got back on the boat, record time before the boat behind us caught up. It's brilliant. I'm going to take more of a leisurely attempt at the services today. We've got water to fill up.
Mine aren't.
So I thought that maybe we'd have a little bit of time on the boat together today, but we haven't.
No.
Really, have we?
Not really. Done a lot, 9 locks.
More than 9 locks.
9 locks.
There were more than 9 locks because we thought it was 1 lock and there were 2 of them.
Oh, 11 then, because we just done 2 extra that we didn't plan on doing.
No, but also the lock before where we thought it was a double lock, but it was actually 2 single locks. I think that added a lock to it. Anyway, we've done a lot of locks, basically. And so, yeah, we haven't been on the boat together. We've stopped now. We have moored up.
1 lock away from Hare Castle Tunnel.
Not far from Red Bull services, really. There's a Red Bull
2
pub
locks
down
down
there that we're going to give a little go tomorrow, because when we stupidly, we didn't think the tunnel would be that busy this time of year, but we went to book it and
Couldn't.
We
Well before
wanted
the
to go
48-hour
through
deadline.
tomorrow
Well
on
before
Friday, and there were no spaces. So we're booked on to go through on Saturday. So we're going to stay here tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, do some jobs.
There's a Lidl's down that way, so we can do a little bit of shopping, go to the pub for lunch. It'll be all right. Anyway, what we didn't get to do, which my plan was to tell you our news. Obviously, we've got a bit of an update. The boat is not yet up for sale. Literally last Sunday, we kind of put it out there and said, you know, we're
Told you lot.
yeah, we're selling the boat. So obviously you're going to see this a few weeks later because our vlogs are behind. But basically, for us, it was last Sunday. And on Sunday, it went out. And then, yeah, we had somebody contact us, didn't we?
So they came on Tuesday, had a good look around the boat, didn't they, with us, and spent about 3 hours with us, didn't they, going over everything. And obviously, like most things like that, it's a big thing to do. So they went away and had a little think about it overnight, and then this happened. Cheers. Wow.
We
A
had
couple of
news.
days. 2 days of carnage. Not carnage.
Not carnage at all.
We had a couple come look at the boat yesterday. That was on the back of our vlog that went out Sunday. Made contact. They came and viewed it yesterday, didn't they? Spent about 3 hours with us. Going over it.
Really nice couple.
Yeah, lovely.
Really nice couple. Just get, when you just get a feel for someone, and you just know. I just
That
had
they're
a
the
feeling.
right people for her.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what?
They've messaged us today and
She sold.
She sold. They want her.
We haven't had to advertise her at all.
Which
I mean, I
has
was
been
literally,
brilliant.
we were still in the middle of
Making the
putting
advert
together
up.
the advert
Bit of a video.
and the video tour of the boat.
What we're keen on.
Mixed emotions.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
really mixed emotions. I'm pleased, but I'm also gutted. A little bit emotional, so I'm not going to talk about that too much.
I had a little
I'll
cry.
get a little bit more emotional than I am now.
I did have a little cry because, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it either. It's just the end of an era, really.
What makes it better, I think, is that we know it's going to go to 2 people that we think will love her and have as much fun on her as we have. So
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
makes it a lot easier for me. Ripple was a moment in time for me, wasn't she, when I started the journey? Rather broken, rather lost. And with the help of Emma and Ripple, no longer lost and no longer broken. We think they're the right people, don't
They
we?
had boats to look at today, and we just got the most lovely message from them. They said, we've been to see a couple of boats today. One was lovely, but we literally walked around it going,
Not
but
Ripple.
it's not Ripple. But it's not Ripple.
Yeah.
And that, do you know what? That absolutely, I think a lot of that is down to Kev for putting the solar system in, because honestly, it is such a good system for living off grid.
Yeah.
And then for all the maintenance and looking
Yeah.
after her, and the stuff we've done inside, she's really well looked after. So we're pleased, but I'm sad.
We're both sad
we've
about
made
that.
so many good memories on her, and we've had so much fun.
And the Thames, not so much fun.
That's the bit that's hard to let go of, I
It's
think.
broken both my shoulders. This one's torn rotator cuff. This one's a ripped off rotator cuff. So
Got plenty of memories from
it's
her,
got
haven't
plenty
you?
of memories and scars
Physical.
up my knees and legs, and yeah, she will leave a lasting impression on my body, that's for sure.
And you know what? It's the reason we did YouTube, because we can watch it all back and remember the good times.
So
Anyway,
that's our news.
and here's to
Yeah.
new adventures.
New adventures.
Cheers. So, as you can see, it's been a bit of a week, really.
Isn't it just?
In fact, it was not even a week, it's just a few days, but it was proper,
Proper emotional roller coaster.
Yeah,
wasn't
emotional
it, really?
roller coaster. We are very excited about starting a new
Our
adventure,
future and that, yeah.
but we're also incredibly sad.
Quite emotional yesterday,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
to see-
you think
see
when you
Ripple
kind
go.
of, we didn't advertise it or anything, so that was brilliant. But you think, oh my God, that's so exciting. But we were both a little bit deflated,
We were
weren't
very
we?
deflated. I mean, they'll see from the video. You will have seen from the video. Yesterday, we couldn't actually.
Celebrate.
It wasn't really a celebration. It was a
No.
commiseration, and it's only today that I can kind of talk about it without getting emotional. Even last night,
Yeah.
Phil and Marianne came for dinner.
You got
and
emotional, didn't you,
and I
about
was
it?
just like, oh, do you know what? I'm not ready to talk about it yet because it's too emotional.
I think I'd be more emotional on the day we hand it over to them.
Yeah, I reckon so.
We might not film that bit, or we might not film me on that bit.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
They've seen you with your anxiety and stuff. Why not,
Yeah.
few tears. Anyway, so that, officially we have not had to advertise her, which is amazing. Sorry to anybody who potentially was thinking, do you know what, Ripple's up for sale, because she did not need
Went
any adverts.
fast.
But yeah, that's the end of the video for today. It's
Yeah.
the end of our
Once
adventures for
and
today.
once we get permission from the people that are buying her,
We'll let you know who
we'll
they
let
are.
you know who they
and
are and
introduce you to them and what
go
have you,
from
because
there.
they're going to come and spend a bit of time on the boat before we get to the stage of survey and all the rest of it. And we did promise you that we would
Film it all.
film the whole process. Well, this is the process so far, and then we will film anything that happens beyond this. So so yeah, stick with us. But for today,
there's plenty more content. So yep, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that ding dong bell icon. That'll notify you when we put the next video out, which still at the moment is every Sunday at 6 p.m. And don't forget to subscribe. Costs you nothing. I say it every week. Everyone else charges you $10.99. You're getting ripped off. You can watch us for free as many times as you like as well.
all of this for free.
You wouldn't bloody pay
resist?
for it, would you? Let's be honest.
Right. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
It's Phil's birthday. Emma's calling me. Hello. Bit of a turn in. Oh, a little bit overturned. Never mind. Still, we're in. Like poetry in motion, this is. It's quicker if there's 4 of you. It's lovely. For the CRT to be able to do it. Oh, made me jump. Bloody gates weren't shut properly and then they went. Good God. I think Emma needs a wee anyway. So, it's a good excuse to get on. She's trying to bury her lunch. Why are you trying to bury it? You meant to eat it.